jina Baba nina kushukuru uliyoyatenda kwangu ni mengi, shuhuda zako hazielezeki. Umefanya hili, umefanya lile, umenipa jina. Hi guys, welcome back to Shaker Motivational Stories. Nice to have you back, guys. Sorry, I have to cut the music short. Oh God, the lighting is so bad. I had to cut the music short. Yes, I had to cut it short because I don't want copyright from YouTube. Oh my God, even today. From YouTube, I don't want copyright. How has everyone been doing? Don't worry, I love being crazy. Once in a while, it's allowed, right? Right, left, right. I hope everyone has been doing great. I too has been doing great. So today we have another discussion. Yay! I want to tell you a story, guys. A good one. I'm back, guys. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm not using a stand. I don't have my stand right now. So I'm just using some support from the table. Don't mind. So today we give another story. Yes, another story. Now, this was a story my mom told me some years back. I think many years ago. One day, we used to stay in a plot where we used to stay. But one day, when we were staying in a plot, my mom had a friend who was like 3 or 4 plots away from where we used to stay. So she was a woman. This woman, she had 2 children actually. And within the course of life sometimes can be unfair, guys. But anyway, God is who. So within some time in life, the husband died. Yeah, he died, and the woman, most of the responsibilities were being done by the husband, and now he was actually the breadwinner in most ways. But now he died. So after he died, the woman was left stranded. Her child by then was in secondary school, and the other one was a young boy who was in primary school. Now life got tough for her and her family. So they used to talk with my mom and all that thing. So after all that, the husband had bought a land in the rural areas, and they had built just like a simple home, but they had bought a land and they had a simple home in their rural area. So this woman was thinking, instead of me staying in town and one day probably I'll not find job and I'll be unable to pay for the rent, so what will happen? So what this woman did, so she thought and she remembered, we have a land and we have constructed a small home there, but it's good. So everything I have in this house, I can take it and go in that house and I can just settle there. It's in the rural area. I've been living in town, but it's okay. Since now life has changed, I can move to rural area. And she started planning, but she had a challenge because the money, she was working small jobs. So the money she was getting was just enough for the rent and for the food and a little bit for the school fees for her daughter who was in secondary. So she struggled, she continued like that. But she used to say that if I can get a car to assist me with carrying all my luggages to our home, the one in rural area, I'll be so happy because I want to move, but I cannot afford the transport to transport all these things in the house. So she used to talk it out, and she will tell people, if I can get a car. She just continued staying there, just saying, if I can get a car, I'll just relocate, you know. She used to say it, but she struggled, she continued on, but God was faithful. He could provide the basic needs that they needed. So one day, one day, that is why, guys, just pray for God to give you destiny connectors. One day, one man bought a lorry. Initially, when you buy a car, sometimes it's good to test whether it can go far. It was a second-hand lorry. So he wanted to test whether it can go far and carry things and come back. So since this woman used to say, actually she used to tell everyone that if I can get a car, just a car to take my things to the rural area, I'll be okay. So when this man bought a car, he remembered, oh, instead of just going empty, let me go and assist that woman. It's a long, from where she was staying to the rural area, it's a very long distance. So he said, let me just go and assist her as I'm testing my car. Guys, let me tell you, that is how God comes. He went like that day, and he told the woman, you've been saying for the longest time ever, if you can get a car, that you'll relocate from here to your rural area. Now I've come to give you good news. I bought a car and I need to test whether it can go far. So the only thing I would just like to help you relocate as I'm testing my car. And the woman was, what did you say? So he came in the morning to tell her that. And the woman said, I won't even wait any longer, because she thought if she waits, the man might change the mind. I'm telling you guys, that woman relocated with things, utensils, which was so dirty. As in, she just took everything the way it was. She never even got time to wash her utensils. She just packed everything the way it was. They packed. The man came in the afternoon at 2. They put everything in the car, even the utensils that she has not washed, everything. And guys, she relocated and she was taken to her rural area where she could not pay any rent, where the husband had built a home. So she did not pay any rent. They had a space they could plant some food and survive. So the only struggle she had is only to pay for the school fees for the children. Guys, what do we learn from this? What we learned from this, I remembered about this story, I think last year, when my mom told me many years ago, but last year I remembered about this story. What did it teach me as Esther? What it taught me is that God's time, guys, God's time. One day, God's time. And I pray that whatever you love doing in your life, whatever you love doing with your heart, just say it. Just say it. But I hope you say it to the right people. Whatever you love. You see, if this woman had really wanted to relocate, like she wanted to, for a very long time, but she never said about it, no one would have never known. So this guy who bought the car probably could have gone and tested an empty car. But since the woman had communicated and said, if I ever get a car to relocate me, one day I'll relocate from here to our rural home. So what I'm praying is that God to send you your destiny connectors, and whatever you feel that you like to do in your life, just communicate it however, okay, in a simple way, probably, I don't know, but I hope that God helps you for your information to reach to the right ears. You understand what I'm meaning? To the right ears, like ears, these ears. Yes, may your information. Yes, guys, as we were saying, may your information reach to the right ears. Yes, ears. And Whatever you do in life, just say what you love doing. You never know, even if it might not be anytime soon, someday God will send someone, a destiny connector, and they will help you in opening your door in life. So just work hard, work hard, work hard as you wait for that day, and work hard as you wait for that right person. And always, always, when you're praying, pray for God to give you your destiny connectors, because you never know. You never know. That woman, she relocated without even paying a cent, guys, even a coin. Yes, because her day had reached, and because God had sent someone to help her. May God send you someone to help you in your journey of success. And with that said, guys, it's always nice having you back in my channel, and thank you for always watching me. If you like the story, kindly go to my comments down there, comment, say something, and also let's encourage one another. Thank you guys for always having time to watch me, and have a great evening. Okay, whichever time it is you'll be watching, have a great evening and enjoy. Thank you. Until next time, guys. Always your girl, Shiko.